All our teeth are held securely in the jawbone. Disease, decay, or trauma may lead to tooth loss. If a lost tooth is not immediately replaced, the surrounding bone begins to collapse and shrink. With no adjacent support, the neighboring teeth begin to drift toward the area of the missing tooth. Lost a single tooth, you have various tooth replacement options to consider. One option would be a single-tooth partial denture. A major consequence of this option is the bone loss that occurs due to the absence of the natural tooth root. Biting forces will cause the partial to move and shift because its design lacks a secure connection. Many partial denture wearers may also experience discomfort and gum irritation. In a second option, known as a resin-bonded bridge, a high-speed drill is used to cut into the back of the neighboring teeth. A prosthesis is then added to the back of your natural teeth. With the absence of the natural tooth root, the bone above the crown begins to shrink. Everyday biting forces will also begin to apply opposing pressures that will loosen the bond over time. The third option is referred to as a fixed bridge. A high-speed drill shaves down a significant amount of the neighboring teeth's natural structure. This prepares the teeth for the fitting of a fabricated 3-unit bridge that is cemented in place. However, bone loss soon occurs. The fourth option replaces the natural tooth root with a dental implant that is inserted into the bone. An abutment is secured to the implant, and a crown is secured to the abutment. The dental implant option closely mimics the design and function of your natural tooth. The dental implant is the most secure option, with a solid foundation of bone that keeps it stable, withstanding the forces of biting and chewing. An implant feels and functions like a natural tooth, and it is proven to outlast all other tooth replacement options. The design of a dental implant is based on the design of a natural tooth. A natural tooth is one piece commonly described as having two main parts. One part is the crown that sits above the gums. The second part is a root that sits securely in your jawbone. A dental implant treatment may involve several pieces. However, it may also be described as having two main parts. One part is a restoration that is custom fabricated to match the shape of a natural tooth crown. The second part is the implant that replaces the function of a natural tooth root. Implants are made of titanium or titanium alloy. Unlike most materials, our body normally accepts titanium without infection. The first phase of implant treatment involves creating an opening in the jawbone in preparation for the implant. The implant is then placed, followed by a healing cover. Depending on the implant system, the gums may be sutured and a temporary denture placed. The site immediately begins to heal. A process known as osseointegration takes place, where bone molecules begin to attach themselves to the titanium surrounding the implant. It usually takes between 2 to 4 months for the bone to securely bond to the entire implant surface. The final phase involves the custom restoration being